Good morning, YouTube. How are you? It's been a minute, and a lot of things have been going down, and I'm excited. One is right here in my lap. It is my new pet I've had for a couple of months now. I wanted a puppy, but her name is Naomi. She is so beautiful. She's a Nicaraguan T positive Molly. If you look, it kind of looks like it's two different snakes because she's like tan up here and then gets redder over here. I need the color to come back. Thank you. Jeez. Anyways, Naomi, these are the people. People, this is my co host, Naomi. She's so cute. Mm, what? I never thought I'd be a snake person. I gotta feed her frozen mice, which is kind of disgusting. But this is my baby, and if that's what she wants, that's what she gets. She probably wants live mice, but uh, I'm not doing all that. And I don't want her to be too feisty. I'm feisty enough as it is, okay? So we're not gonna add on to anything. She's so funny. Anyways, so I took a break because I was going through a lot and I didn't want my YouTube to be a sad tube. Hello. Yes, rise that Kundalini, baby. Well, at least she's comfortable. Uh, yeah. So, uh, yeah. So I was taking a break and I had a lot of reflecting and work to do. So that's what I was doing on myself. And it's been a long 2.5 year journey, but it everything I've been working on is like starting to come to fruition, which I'm very like grateful and humbled and like I don't even know, like my heart could like explode right now. I feel very expansive and just full of gratitude and thanks and love and just ready to do what needs to be done. I really was walking in my purpose uh this last weekend and I guess I'll tell you about it. I'm gonna make separate videos about the Fireflies Festival, but this one is gonna be about Arcadia. And it was so magical. First of all, I went to Vegas to go to a Hosier concert. Love Hosier. That is just his his voice like sings to my soul definitely and just beautiful music and beautiful spirit like knows his shit, very aware, and so I'm a fan. Uh and I saw him before the pandemic, and so it was only fitting that since he was going on tour that I would go see him. And I was looking at his tour dates, figuring out where I wanted to go, which city. I happened to be born in Vegas, and it just seemed like a good experience, like it I felt called to it. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go to Vegas and see Hosier and it's gonna be awesome. That's it. That was my plan and figure out the rest. And I ended up booking my ticket for like a week. I had no idea um that Arcadia was in Vegas and it was going down that same weekend. So I go to Vegas, um, end up staying in a hostel, and I meet a couple of people. I end up going to the Hosier concert, and it was so beautiful. Like it was so wonderful. I was like pretty much in the front row. I'm not gonna do that again unless there's seats. Like my feet were aching, and but it was worth it, and it was amazing, and I got to do some energy work on some people in line, and it was really really wonderful. I got to sing some of my songs, and so I don't even know, man. It was beautiful. And I get back to the hostel, and I'm talking to some people. The fucking Ubers were expensive as hell. It was like $40 to go like 5 miles, not even 5 miles, 4 miles, some shit like that. So I'm really like contemplating leaving early. I'm like, 5 days is a long time, and like, you know, uh, my funds are low. I had like things have been happening, which was like affecting the the income. Like it was weird. It was a lot of things that just kind of popped up. So I had to work with that, and I'm like, okay. I end up uh going to I don't know what it's called, a timeshare tour, right? Get $150. One lady who I did energy work on, she was like, "Can I pay you for it?" Like I was like, "Sure." She gave me $20. And so I'm back at the hostel. I end up talking to this guy. I did energy work on him. He was sitting down, like, just, I could tell he was either doing breath work. He was in it. Whatever he was doing, he was in it. And so I stood by him, watched him for a second, like observed, and then I offered to do energy work, and I did it, and he was really, really nice. Um, a lot of synchronicities there. What are you doing, girl? What are you doing? You're looking at my hand like it's a snack, and I'm gonna need you to stop. Thank you. She be nosy. She be tripping sometimes. That's why she my snake. I ain't get a chinchilla. I got a snake. She gotta be a little feisty like her mama. She snapped at me once. Just once, but she's a snake. you know? But she knows better. She likes me. That happened once. And I expected, you know? Not like expected. Like, that was when I first got her, so she was a little testy, and we had a long ride, and I was getting her cage together. It was a lot, but she's all right. Anyways, I don't even know what the fuck I was talking about, but oh yeah. So um, this guy, his name is actually Carlos, and he was like, "Yo, I'm from Puerto Rico," and I'm like, "I have a Carlos from Puerto Rico." Like, so it was just interesting. Just a lot of synchronicity. So I'm talking to him. He's like, "Yo, there's this festival, blah blah blah," and I'm like, "What? Really? There's a festival?" And he's like, "There's this app, like some people can make it, da da da. I can get you a ticket." And I'm like, because I had no idea what I was gonna do. I was like sitting outside, like chain smoking cigarettes, like smoking weed. I was like, what am I gonna do? Like, I was really thinking about leaving early. So, anyways, couple of hours later, I'm out eating, and he says he has a ticket for me, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I am literally giddy on the inside. And so I'm like, okay, like I didn't even know what the festival was called, but I'm like, I got tickets, I'm in. And so we go there, and it was magic, literal magic everywhere. It was just, I just saw what it was to be able to thrive in an environment um, that's like for you. Oh, yeah, let that Kundalini energy rise, honey. What are you doing? She's so interesting. Um, yeah, so she's strange. She's never done this before. Okay, you're like tickling. She's like really checking me out. Hi. She's so interesting. Just like her mama. Hmm. So it was like, yeah, I was just able to thrive. And it made me reflect on some of the places I have been, really trying to like force my way into a real part of the community I was trying to force my way into. And not to say like they weren't accepting, but it was like, yeah, like I could not thrive there. Like I know it. I see it. Like me actually being able to do energy work. Like I've known people my whole spiritual journey here who haven't even let me do energy work on them. And it's like, you fucking know me. Like, you know what I mean? You know me. And I get it, but like, also, do you trust me? You know what I mean? I was talking to a couple of people, and they'll be like, oh, my energy's good. And I'm like, it's not about that. I told this one lady, I was like, people, okay, girl, people ask the universe and, God and their ancestors and spirit guides and all this stuff. They ask for help, right? But there are people here on earth who can help you as well, you know? And to take advantage, this is what we're here to do, to help each other. Um, so yeah, I was able to do that, like really help my fellow warriors, my brothers and sisters, and it was amazing. And she's just a mess. I don't even know if you're gonna be able to see her, but oh, here she comes. We slid back. Anyways, relax. Like I love how like active she is. It's dope. Anyways, people who know me who like haven't even like let me do energy work on them. And it's like it's weird. I mean, it's interesting. It's interesting like seeing um that side of it, the side where like people are like really like aligned and like aligned in everything, even being able to receive. And that's the part I was working on really hard is being able to receive. So it was beautiful to see, like, and really enjoy, like, after doing the energy work, their 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 face, their receiving of a gift from the divine, me being a vessel, like a true vessel. And it was fucking magical. Lots of upgrades, lots of like, I don't even know what to describe it, but it was amazing. I got to meet a lot of people. There were like these three guys. After I did energy work, I like felt, you know, what this woman was letting go of, and it hit me. And like I cried a little bit, and they're like, sit down, blah, blah, blah. Like talking, chopping it up. And like I could tell, of course, they're doing the work. They like, training and whatnot. So I'm like, can I do some work on you? Because like I don't know what I'm doing. And maybe you can tell me like what it is or what you feel or, whatever. And so, I do it. And like afterwards, I'm like, so like, and he's like, thank you. And then he's like, give me a second. And I'm like, I'm excited because like, yeah, I want to know. And he was like, there is a cleansing to it, but there is also like a spiritual realignment. I'm like, oh, that is fucking dope. I'm like, that is dope. And it's just, it was beautiful. Like, I'm glad that I'm able to give people this. It's, it's truly like, it makes my heart warm. Like, people need relief. People deserve relief. We all deserve just some release and relief from a lot of this stuff. It's so much. And if I could be a part of helping, bet. And I was fucking working these last past 2 weekends. Like it's time. Everybody is time. Like it's not in vain. Like you are seen, you are loved, you are doing the work. Ah, so good. So fucking good. Um, like in other spaces, I had a guy, I'll be like, hey, hug, da 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 da. And he would literally run from me. And at one point, I'm like, dude, like, what is going on? Like, she's like looking at me, right? What is going on? So he's like, it's like you expect people to give you a hug or whatnot. And I'm like, I get that. But also, if I met someone who, like, just was like me, I would try and get a hug from that person every time, every chance I get. I would try and get some of that healing energy. But, I'm not here to force anybody. You have to be ready to receive and willing and open. And then that's when the real magic happens. Like real healing takes place for both of us, just I don't even know how to describe it, but yeah, like, hey, you know, I'm not forcing nobody to get any of this healing. Like, either you want it or you don't. Like, there was this other guy who was at Fireflies Festival, and he sat next to me, and I was like, can I help you? And he was like, help. That's victim da 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 mentality da 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 da. And, I've been through that. I can throw myself a fantastic pity party and then I get over it, whatever. But I'm like, it's perception. And then he told me a story about his grandmother, how it's like, it's not help, it's support. And I'm like, perception, change of perception. You're going to let the word help, you know, miss out on a energy blessing. You know what I mean? And, I was like, well, do you want it or not? And he ended up taking it, did what I needed to do, and he ended up standing up and talking about how, how sometimes you can almost like miss out on support because of your mind frame or where you're at or this and that. And I was just, yeah, yeah. Like I had energy work done on me at Fireflies, and like it was just such a release. Like I cried like I was on ayahuasca. Like I felt it. It just like my heart was just like, and I was like, oh my God. Like, it, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, I cried. And he was like, he did his work. He was like, shh, it's just stories. It's just stories. They're all stories. Oh my God. I had to sit in the corner, like, hold my legs. It was a lot. I don't even, I still have to integrate that. And I still have to integrate Arcadia. So I'm going to do a lot of integrating. But like, I was just sitting back and reflecting on I don't know what I would have had to done. Okay. I don't know what kind of work I would have had to done in order uh, in order to release that. Like really, oh shit. Come here, bro. Look at you. Gotta pay attention to your punk ass. I don't know what kind of work I would have had to do to release that, what kind of shadow work, what kind of meditation. I don't know. That was a lot. And I am so grateful to that man for doing that work for me or with me, helping me out. You know, I see it as I've had a lot of people help me free myself. I'm not doing anything, I'm just helping you, you know, support. Yeah, it's giving you a little, like you're already there, you just need a little push or, little support. And I am so grateful. Like, I am so grateful. Like, that will be in my heart forever. Like, being able to really help my brothers and sisters, my warriors. Like, I cannot wait to, like, share this with my true friends and the people who really do support me here in Orlando. Like, I am very, very excited on what the next steps is going to be and forever grateful for the people I have met at Arcadia. I met some of my soul family and it just felt right and just beautiful. People were like, what do you want to do? Like really caring, really want to know how I see myself helping others. I want to do a plant medicine church, but also like something for the youth so that they can learn how to self regulate, breathe, how to self soothe. Self soothing has been a major, major part of my journey, being able to like come back to me and regulate what's going on and understand that even if I'm off, I can come back to center and 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 expand from there. So I don't know, man. It's a wild journey, and I am just like so grateful. Thank you, Arcadia. Thank you, universe. Like, I am so filled, fulfilled, full. Like, I'm gonna make this short. Um, because I had to restart the other ones and I had a lot of shit in there, but thank you so much. Thank you. Like, this is a dream come true. And this is only the beginning, you know? Like, I really felt supported by the universe and carried and didn't have to worry. Like, thank you. Thank you to the people I met, hung around, all the conversations, all the sharing of beautiful gifts and energy and spirit. Thank you. Thank you to the lady who gave me this bracelet and the wonderful gentleman who gifted me these earrings. Beautiful. Thank you. Love and light. And keep going. Keep going. I promise you, this is not in vain. I promise you, like, there are people here for you to support you. The universe is not, the universe ain't doing you like that. And if she is, it's for the lessons, to learn how to stand on your own 2 feet, to trust yourself, to use discernment, to not care about what anybody thinks of you. Matters what you think of yourself. Forever gratitude. Thank you so much. My snake. Naomi says goodbye. Bye, YouTube.